Hello Pisces, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 11th to the 17th of May 2020. Do you see the butterfly then? Change for you Pisces, transformation. That's what the butterfly says. So Pisces, when I'm publishing this video, it's the weekend, which means I've got a half price reading sale. Now this weekend it's on my work business reads, and so if you want some guidance from your higher self about the changes that you're going through at the moment, maybe you're out of work, maybe you're looking for a job, maybe you're in a job and you want some changes in there, maybe you've got a business that's not running at the moment and you want some guidance toward the changes in that. Maybe your business is doing really well at the moment and you just want some guidance. A lot of change going on at the moment, so it's a great time to get one of these work business reads. And so I'll pop a link for it up there to book in for one. It makes it 60 Australian dollars instead of $120 this weekend, which is about 35-40 American dollars, so it's great value. Bargains to be had there. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours, by the way. So let's have a look. What's the story for Pisces this week? What have you got going on, Pisces? I am love, willingness. Now, I'm seeing something really particular for you, Pisces, with this week. It's about being true to what you love. You are love. You love what you love, and that's okay. Be willing to stay in your own lane. What I mean by this is, if you love tropical islands, then go live on a tropical island. Don't be in the city with a placard going, tropical islands, everyone should move to a tropical island. Don't stay in a place that's not right for you, that you don't love, complaining about not being at the place that you want to be at. Stay true to yourself. You've got preferences for a reason. Those preferences are leading you on your life path forward, If you're loving tropical islands, go and live on one, because that's where your life path is leading you. That's where your partner will be. That's where your work will flourish, that kind of thing. So be willing to love what you love and stay in your lane. Actually make the choices for what you love. Now, a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people think that they need to settle, or that they need to, be a martyr and do something that they don't want to do, or live in somewhere that they don't want to live, because they've got all these reasons, all these excuses for it. This is saying, Pisces, drop those excuses and do what you love. We're put on this planet and we're put with everything inside of us that we need to follow our life path. Sure, there's stuff to learn along the way in the external world, but pretty much every personality trait that we have, every preference that we have, every passion that we have, every love that we have, it's already within us when we're born. And it's all put in us for a reason. The universe didn't make a mistake with you, Pisces. It didn't put something in you that's not for your life path. It didn't not put something in you that's right for your life path. So when you start being true to your heart, when you start making choices of those preferences that you have, then you'll be on your life path. When you ignore that and you think that you have to do something else or be somewhere else that you don't really love, when you put yourself in the wrong position, you're not on your life path. And it might seem real selfish to make those good choices for yourself, but it's not. It's like they're your choices. It's choice for a reason, If Siri is telling you to turn left on the road, you don't say, no, I think I need to turn right. I'm really selfish if I turn left and go the right way to where I'm wanting to go. The path is shown with your preferences, with your loves, with your heart. So follow that and just be willing to follow that. Be willing to be selfish and make good choices for yourself. No one else is going to do it for you, Pisces. Don't be the martyr. Oh, nice. So this week you're headed toward freedom, a more natural life for you. So Pisces, if you've had this dream of living on a tropical island or living in the woods, living in the mountains, this is about lifestyle and freedom. You choose those changes now, as I said. That is your life path. That is where your partner will be. It is where your work will be. It is where your work will flourish. And so make those choices for that freedom that you want and for the kind of nature that you want. But it's not just about nature, it's not just about being at the beach or being in the mountains or being in the forest, whatever your particular preference is. It's also about you being your natural self too. And your natural self, it's that self that we know that we are when we're a kid. What resonates with us when we're a kid. We're our natural self when we're a kid. It's getting back to that, Pisces. Setting yourself free again. That freedom that you felt as a kid when you were being yourself. Before you picked up the rule book, the adult rule book, and then changed yourself to fit in places that don't really suit you. Time to get back to the true you. Be willing to do that. Be willing to make some good choices for yourself. Get back to yourself, Pisces. Also, this week, when you feel vulnerable, when you feel like change is imposed on you, it wasn't your choice. It actually was your choice. It was your higher self's choice for you. But it wasn't your ego's choice, like your lower self, your human self. It wasn't your human self's choice. It makes you feel vulnerable. We don't want to feel vulnerable. And so we want to blame someone or something for that. We want to make an excuse for it, of why that happened to us. It's their fault. Like, this has gone wrong. It's their fault. Now, when you're in that kind of an energy and that kind of a thought process, you're not seeing the truth. And the truth is that everything is happening for a reason, for your benefit. So you're not really vulnerable. It's just your ego that's making you feel vulnerable, because we're human beings, right? And when change happens, it makes us feel vulnerable. It makes us feel vulnerable when we really love somebody. That just shows how far off our egos are. Our egos are trying to protect us from love, because it makes us feel vulnerable. Change makes us feel vulnerable. So it's trying to protect us from the change that is actually going to lead us to what we want in our lives. So be careful of that this week, Pisces, of listening to your ego, saying that you're vulnerable and saying that this is wrong for you and that someone's to blame for that. Be careful of falling into that trap. It's actually not true. It's not true, you know? And that's the value in my readings as well, is because you get to know from your higher self the perfection behind everything and why things are happening for you, why you've chosen what you've chosen. To see the gift in it, because there's always a gift in it. So just be careful of that, allowing your ego to say that you're vulnerable when actually you're not. And then from that vulnerable feeling, trying to say it's wrong, what's happening to me is wrong, it's bad for me, there's someone to blame for that, the government, you know, all of those names that are popping up now. Steer away from that, because the things that are happening for you right now in your life, stay in your own lane, Pisces. Stay in your own lane. The things that are happening in your life are actually for your benefit right now. No matter what's going on in the material world, no matter what other people are doing in the world and the choices that they're making, whether they're in government or perceived power position or not, it doesn't make an impact on yours, on your life. Universal principles always apply. They still apply, and they always apply. And so whatever you're focused on, and your higher self is always leading you forward, no matter what else is going on in the world, it's always leading you forward on your path. So try not to fall prey to all of that fear mongering and that blame game this week. Pisces, yeah, this has been coming out a lot, right? So Pisces, you're starting things off. It's like you're starting off a new chapter of your life now. You're stepping into this new paradigm that we had last week. But it's not going to come around quickly, you know? It's not going to come about quickly, because you need to change as a person to ease into it. And those circumstances need to change in the external world to be ripe and ready for you, for those changes to take place. So just be patient with that transformation. You know, that butterfly flew past at the start of this reading. That's what this is about. You're initiating this new chapter of your life, and it requires transformation of the world. It requires transformation of you, and just be patient with that process. You know, don't get frustrated with yourself and with the world. Don't stop battling it because you think it should be instant. You should be able to get things now. Just give it time, Pisces. It will happen for you. You actually want it to be a slow process, because life is all about the enjoyment along the way. It's not about instantly getting to some kind of end point, because the end point is death. We don't want to rush toward death. We want to enjoy our life along the way, and so try and enjoy it, and try and enjoy these changes as much as you can. You know, change can be unsettling. It does make us feel vulnerable, but really it shouldn't, because the changes are all for our benefit. If it's not a gift, if it's not like a reward kind of gift for us, it's a lesson gift for us, you know, teaching us something, moving us forward. And everything in life will be a balance of the gifts and the rewards. And so we can't expect to make choices that are only rewards. We can't protect ourselves in that way. There's always going to be a balance of the light and dark. There's always going to be something you like about it, something you don't like about it. There's always going to be a part of it that grows you as a person. It gives you a lesson, gives you a challenge so that you grow. Yeah, you can't choose a relationship that's 100% perfect for you. It's only rewards. It's only going to please you. It's never going to challenge you. Not possible. You can't choose work like that. You can't choose anything that's going to be like that. Everything in the world has got this dark side to it. It's not really dark. It's got this unwanted side to it. It's got this challenging side to it. That's life, right? We can't avoid that. No matter how much our ego tries, we can't avoid that, and we don't need to. And so have patience with yourself this week, Pisces. You are transforming. The world is transforming so that you can have what you want. There you go, Pisces. That's your week. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? How does it resonate with you? I love hearing from you, Pisces. And don't forget, I've got those work business reads half price in the sale this weekend. So if you manage to catch that half price sale, you're booking for one of those there. If you don't catch it, still great value and still very worth having that guidance from your higher self. Have an awesome week, Pisces. I'll see you next time. Bye.